buildings. Growing up, I was always really into buildings and reshaping my spaces, and in college I studied architecture and environmental studies, and quickly became very aware of the impact that the built environment has on the environment, and just how much waste and energy consumption are so tied into the built environment. And I really wanted to be a part of sort of the green building movement. And one of the big interests I've always had is how to marry the whole existing structures and natural building materials, because I love the idea of using what we already have but then bringing in new ways or old ways into them.
I had seen them in a friend's house and like the way they feel.
Yeah.
Because you walk on them and they're like really nice to walk on because it's solid like concrete, but it's soft unlike concrete. It has a softness to it and it's warm.
This year I've just come out with a product, a ready-mix product, so that I could share this knowledge and easy experience of pouring your own earthen floor inside your own home or your own office.
It is very good for the body, it's good for the environment. That's why we're thinking. So, but this one is like so it's amazing. Everyone here who comes like first thing that, wow!
Claylin. Clay and linseed oil are the two ingredients that kind of stick everything together. The main ingredients that you mix before you do oils are clay, a clay body. It's really a soil that has a decent amount of clay in it, sand, and then fiber, and I'm using a very small wood chip fiber. Those dry raw ingredients are mixed up wet as a slurry and then troweled out smooth as a floor. And that clay is what holds all that together. That mix is kind of glued together with the clay. And then after it's all dry, we put layers and layers and layers of oils. And the oils are linseed oil, tung oil, beeswax, pine rosin, and citrus oil. But linseed oil is the majority of the oil, and it's what makes the top surface hard and waterproof and able to be a floor, essentially. So clay and lin are the magic of Claylin floors.
So it could have a hard surface without it being concrete, and the darkness of it too gives this like warmth to it.
You can do anything, and you can, especially like in Nepal, you know, whenever you do the dancings and also the rituals, you can dump it, everything, and clean up easily, you know, everything. It's just so easy.
It's a floor option that many people kind of hear about, but not very many people feel that they have the skills to do it, or they've heard rumors, and people are always trying to work out the recipe in sort of the do-it-yourself, back to the land sort of movement. And so this is my attempt to bring a simple recipe just to more people, and they don't have that challenge that the recipe's wrong. They just need to know how to put it in.
This is from same earth. What we dig into, you know, before we built this temple. So we save everything's clay and we reuse it that.
I can't think of any space really that it wouldn't work for, that it wouldn't be nice in.
People don't imagine a use for the clay that you don't like in your garden. Some people just bring it away to the dump, or construction digs. They dig up all of this dirt out of these holes and they have to go and bring it to the dump, and it's just waste. It's this thing that we don't like anymore, dirt. And to mix that up and make a floor and make something so beautiful and so elegant and so simple, and not be toxic to my own skin or toxic to my employees' bodies or breathing. I mean, all of it is just, it's healthy. It's not gonna hurt you. And it makes a beautiful floor out of just simple raw materials that are available most places in the world.
You can't tell if they're dirty, they don't show dirt.
Right, right.
Which is great for a bachelor.
It just gives you this sort of comfort while you're working with it, that you can make it right, and it's going to give you enough time. And it makes it easy for anybody to work with.
Everything, that's why, you know, you can sit in the floor, you can meditate in the floor, you don't need the yoga mat for yoga or anything. It's just floor, it's just great.
So far I love how it is. It doesn't seem to wear at all. It's the same as the day that it was installed. I love it. So I'd say go for it.
It's not something that it's just for the professionals or separate from everybody. Everybody has the tools to be able to work with these materials. I love getting dirty.